Hi, my name is Ashley Clausenbutcher, and I'm going to show you how I set up my classroom. So for this specific one, I'm looking at my leadership classroom and how I nest them online. Google Classroom is super easy to use, and it allows us as teachers to be able to teach our kids from a distance, as well as if we have them in class, it's easier to do this as well. Currently, my leadership class, which I based my nested online, is nested in person in my production class. So I have them in the back doing their stuff while I teach my production class about animal science. So how you set up a basic Google Classroom, which I'm sure a lot of you know, is just you hit this plus button up here, you hit create a class, and you create whatever class you would like. Since I've already created it, so then you would hit create at the bottom once you type in all that you want. I already created this certain one, so we're going to look at this leadership class. Okay, so I have a GIF that's up here in the leadership classroom section. If you want to learn more about that, let me know and I'll help you. But basically, this is my KAAE Ideas Unlimited Classroom. If you go up here to classwork, you can see basically the 3 weeks that I have on the PDF up already. How I set my class up is basically by weeks. So in my normal leadership class, I have week 1, week 2, week 3, all the way through week 19 currently. So we're going to look at week 2. So when we set up this nested class, I set up for the week, I set it all up at once. So I have my 4 days of the week because I see them 4 days. I have a block day in the middle. So I set up each day. So this specific week, this is the Monday, which is myths about leaders. This is that Tuesday, which is trends in Kansas. This is my Wednesday, which is a big project or my 90-minute classroom. And then my last one is the trends and issues. So the way I do this is my myths about leaders. I go up here and I hit material. Okay, and then it brings me here, and then you can click whatever topic you'd like. For me specifically, I create a video for these kids to watch every day, which if you scroll over on that QR code with the PDF packet, you can go ahead to this classroom and see all this stuff. But here, you hit here, you add a link, and then you have it. So basically, you can go down to week 2, and you'll see that if you view material, you'll see that there is a video about myths about leaders. This is basically an introduction about what these kids are going to look into that specific day, so that I don't have to introduce it specifically in class and that they can just get right on it. The discussion board is the next big thing. So again, you would go up to here, hit create, but this time you want to hit question. Okay, questions allow you to add a question that they can answer. Okay, so in this one, you can see complete part 1 of the final assignment. Basically, they're talking about characteristics of an effective leader, what makes them an effective leader. So I added a PDF that they can read, and then they answer the questions below. I don't have a due date on here, but all my normal classes, everything for my nested online classes are due on Friday. I do allow students to edit answers and reply to each other. And then the same thing goes for the rest of it. So my trends in Kansas, there's a video and then a discussion board with a PDF for them to read. Same with here. This is a longer day, so it's a 90-minute period. So I have a longer video for them to watch. And then trends in Rush County. And then trends in agriculture. And this is just general trends. And then my final assignment. So as they go through this entire week, this is what they're looking at. So part 1, so the myths and leaders part, this is the video questions that they have to read. So once I make that video, they have to answer those questions so I know that they actually watched the video. And then using the PDF, do this. Okay, so that specific day, you were talking about a specific trait and what it makes you a leader. Okay, and then as you go through, you can see about the yield data and all that fun stuff. And then finally, our final day, pick one article from this website and watch the video. So this website for me, I link it. So I hyperlink it so you can insert a link to any word that you want, or phrase or question, etc. So they can click here and go to the Successful Farming website. And then that's easy enough. So basically, this is how I set up my online classroom for my nested online students. In addition, I do this with my other students if they were in quarantine or if they were doing something else like that or have an independent study. I'm able to do this so I can still communicate with them, which we can go to my normal leadership class and we can go to classwork, scroll down to week 1, and you can see this grade. So obviously work needs to be posted. So she, in fact, answered it on a class comment and just sent it to me. You need to make sure that they enter in the class comment so all the students can see. But you can see that's how it works. Google Classroom is probably one of the best portions for me to use online so that my nested students can get both me talking to them as well as me grading their stuff in a timely manner, as well as teaching them the information that is needed. In this teacher area, obviously you wouldn't have this in your specific classroom. You'd have how to make a YouTube video if you don't know how to make a YouTube video. For me personally, I use Zoom and just record the meeting and upload that video to YouTube. If you have any questions, let me know and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you.